Hey everyone, I'm Marie Stevens, and today I'd like to show you how I like to make my palettes for plein air painting. This is an example of a palette I made yesterday, and I have a product called palette paper, and it has a slick surface. I hope you can see there's like a sheen on it, so it makes it great for working with oil paints. I like to work with a clipboard so that I can do this anywhere, like if I'm in my van, which I call my mobile art studio. I can do it while my son is at baseball practice. I can sit in the car, and it's kind of like finger painting, but I use a palette knife and I have a paper towel here so that I can wipe it off in between. And when I'm done with it, I can saran wrap it and put it in the freezer so that I can use it for more than one day, as long as I keep it wrapped tightly. I was even able to make this while I was sitting outside watching my son's game, which was fun. Kept me busy, and I was cold and wrapped up in a blanket and got all this done and got a really nice range of colors, as you can see here. The only problem is that once you take the saran wrap off, it's really hard to put back on again, even if you're really careful. And the other thing you have to take into consideration when you're painting outside or making these outside is that you need some masking tape like this so that the edges don't flip up and get on you. But all in all, it's pretty easy, pretty good way to do it. But I have come up with another idea because I feel like the saran wrap thing is really wasteful. So I want to come up with a way that's a little bit more flexible, in that I won't have to use so much saran wrap or waste the saran wrap. I still like the clipboard idea, but I want to take it a step further. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to move this for a minute. I'm thinking this is like a 9x12 sheet of paper. So what I'm thinking is, if I were to fold it into thirds before I start. So I've got it folded into thirds now, roughly. My thought is that if I fold it into thirds, I can do my initial palette creation right in the middle. I'm also going to leave a little border here, so that'll kind of give me an idea of where to stop so that the paint doesn't seep out over the edges. So now I have some clear markers here that indicate how far I should go with my paint. And what I'm thinking is that I will do all my mixing right here in the middle, and then I could fold it up afterwards, like so. And even if the paint overlaps, it's okay because I can still use those colors because they will be spread onto one side or the other. And then I'll have a blank area to mix colors afterwards, like if I work on it the next day. So we'll give it a try and see what happens.